Hello friends, welcome to my DevSecOps channel. In this session, we will be learning about what is DevSecOps. DevSecOps is one of the latest technologies which continues after DevOps, and here I'll be emphasizing on what is DevSecOps. Okay guys, let us deep dive into the session. Before I explain about the DevSecOps, first I'll let you know about what is DevOps. So what is DevOps? If a developer is trying to commit a code, he needs to get the end result immediately and he need to verify the output. So how can this be achieved? This can be achieved by an automation, continuous integration and continuous deployment. And this can be through any CI/CD tool. Okay, it can be a GitLab or Jenkins or Circle CI, Azure DevOps pipeline. Lot of CI/CD tools are there. Okay, so this can be achieved by continuous integration and continuous deployment technology in any pipeline. You can configure this in any pipeline. Okay. So what is DevOps? DevOps is a combination of an automation, continuous integration, and continuous deployment. Meaning continuous integration is like I'll just check in the code and I need to check whether the code is valid or not. And once the code is valid or tested, right, I need to go to the continuous deployment. So here I am meaning testing is not about the security testing or any other features. It's just a unit test you can tell. It's a kind of a unit test, okay? And then it's a continuous deployment will be there. And it's and this DevOps enables us to get an feedback from the customer in a quick manner. Maybe customer in the sense is not only about the clients or even the manager or the team lead. No, you can, or even for yourself, you can get a quick feedback from this. Okay, that's the DevOps. So what is DevSecOps? After DevOps, right? DevOps gets matured into a new technology naming like a DevSecOps. It's nothing but DevOps plus security. Okay, so here DevSecOps mainly emphasize on security in each stages of the software development and architecting. Okay, for instance, okay, I'm just planning to deploy a new application. I'm trying to create new microservices. I need to think in such a way what is the security of the code, whatever that code, whatever I am going to write, right? Whether it can be in any language like PHP, Java, the security of the code, like the scanning of the code, whether my code is not is up to the standard and not up to, and it's perfectly okay and secure, right? I need to check all these things, no? So that is one of the earliest stages we need to check, think of the security, okay? And even for infrastructure, right, I will think about, no, I need to deploy that in a more secure infrastructure, right? So to sum up this one, like, think of security in early stages of architecture and software development. That is the only thing, okay? So if you see this, the screenshot I mentioned over here, so it will mostly focus on security. Okay, so SAST is nothing but an application security. So once the developer will be committing the code, it will be just SAST will be run, job will be run like software application security testing, and then a report will be generated over here, and then only, I need to go for a building the artifacts. In this case, I'm using a Maven build artifact for building my Java application. So before I build the artifact, I need to generate the report, right? I mean, I need to scan the code, right? So this SAST scan will be doing its job. Then only I'll be building the artifact, okay? And then after I build the jar file, I should not create a Docker image immediately, okay? So I'm just going to lint my Docker file over here. So these are all security features, right? I'll going to lint my Docker file, meaning like linting the Docker file is like, again, it's checking for my Docker file, no, it's up to the standards. If any standard is not followed, it will throw out an error and then break the pipeline, okay? That is for this Hadolint. And then the next layer of there is the Docker image scan, okay? So I have a Docker file. I am linting my Docker file. So what's the next? I need to scan the before I build the image, right? I need to to scan the image for any vulnerabilities. Okay, so I'm just introducing a Docker image scan. Okay, before I push to the artifact registry, Docker image artifact registry. So that is where here like Docker image scan I have. Okay, and then I build the Docker image, right? So before the image is built, right, lot of security features are going into the pipeline, right? So this emphasis is the DevSecOps, okay? DevOps plus security. So mostly, if you can see, it will just focus on the application security and infrastructure security. So it's like a clean as you code. Whenever you code, right, you just code it with the proper standards, okay, with the security features. Because no, these days it's not about just deploying the application. You can deploy any open source application, but it needs to be up to the standard, right? Once you expose the application, if it's like more vulnerable, then we are done, right? Application will be hacked and a lot of issues will be there, right? So code vulnerabilities will be there and security features will be there, right? So this emphasis is the DevSecOps, DevOps plus security. If you see this screenshot pipeline, I will show a demo in the next video I'll be posting. You can see in the description as well the link to that video. Yeah, I'll just post a demo session then. So why we are going for this DevSecOps? If you see my mouse pointer over here, a developer is trying to commit the code to the GitLab and it will build it and then test it, deploy it, and then security test. Finally, we run the security test over here, right? But this is not a proper procedure. To emphasize this thing, DevSecOps come into the picture, right? Think of security in earlier stages of architecture and software development. And see, for example, a developer is committing a code to a GitLab build and then doing a unit test and then the SAST and the Docker image scan, then we do the deploy. This is the same thing, whatever I have explained in the slide, but just to understand, right? Security test we are just going to do for last, after deployment. That was the legacy procedure was there, right? Right now we are just nailing it down at each stage. So end of the day, in my agile world, once I develop my application to this standard, I can deploy to almost all environments. Okay, that's done for this today session, guys. I'll be posting the demo session video. Please follow the description to follow the link to the demo session, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll be posting in a lot of videos related to the DevSecOps, Kubernetes, and other stuff. Right? Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. See you. Bye.